Fucking dirt.
The fuck, cat?
What the fuck, cat?
Yeah, chew through that, I dare you.
I dare you, you son of a whore.
Ooh, that escalated.
Okay.
I think you just... I'm gonna slap you so...
No, it's fine. I'm assuming what's going to happen is I'm going to slouch in my seat during the show. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen, so that's why I dropped the camera a little bit lower.
Okay.
I was compensating for what I knew you did.
Okay. We're
All
live.
right, we're live on the Twitches.
We're live on the YouTube too.
On the tubers?
Yeah, so we were live on that first.
Oh, hey-oh. Welcome to the GNL show. That's the name of the thing we're doing.
That's right. Watch it when you ask for a chocolate donut. Tonight, your hosts are myself, Captain Hook 5050, and we have Greg C96. No Gordo tonight.
I don't think so. I see a message from him in chat, but I don't know if it's from a long-ass time ago.
From forth the questionable minds of Greg and Liberty, we bring you the GNL show.
Okay. Happy end of August here.
August 28th. It's the last August GNL show.
Yeah, summer's flying by, man.
Dude, Amanda starts back at school tomorrow.
That's crazy.
It is. It's insane.
What do we have this week?
Oh, we have lots of good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I have is my wife bought a Fitbit today, and so I was thinking about like what would be the next generation of wearable tech.
Well, I have my product that I'm working on in silence.
Ooh, make sure you keep it on.
I will tell you about it after the show, but I will not talk about it on the show.
Good thing.
So I have that. That's going to be interesting wearable technology. I'm just going to leave it at this. It comes strictly out of the fact that if I didn't live in New England where the weather changes every 5 minutes, I wouldn't have thought of this.
Ah, okay.
Well, I'll leave it at that. So how was your week, Tim? How was hockey camp?
It was all right. It was the last hockey camp before. Well, we have a month of soccer and then hockey practice, and this hockey season starts in. So it was in that last camp before that's going. So I'm done with it. It's a lot of crap.
Yeah, such is life.
Yes.
I just got a text from the Dird. He had to stay late. The store is trashed and only one person per department. Well, if he was scheduled to an X amount of time and he put in his notice, why didn't he leave at X time is what I want to know. Do you think I worked overtime after I put my notice in?
Not a chance.
No way in hell. So, first thing I want to talk about, because it always seems to be the first topic of the show, if it's ever a topic, the Pokemon Go hype is dying.
Yes.
According to recent analytics.
I have not seen much in my area about it recently, so I kind of figured that it's been kind of dwindling.
It was about 2 miles up the road from me. There was this park. And for a while after the launch, I would drive by this park, and you would see, like, literally over 100 people staring at their phones walking around the park.
That'd be kind of creepy, actually.
Dude, it was the weirdest thing. Like, you'd see groups. So nothing is weirder than seeing a group of friends walking around staring at their cell phones. Just, I don't get it. Maybe it's because I really don't belong in the generation that I am in.
Possible.
You know, I am old man big box after all. But I just don't get the appeal of, let me hang out with my friends.
Maybe they're posting something on Snapchat or something. I don't know.
Oh shit, I found a Magnemite. I think that's a Pokemon name. I was never... Maybe the other thing is I don't get this because I was never a big Pokemon person.
Yeah, that was kind of in between generations for me. I kind of missed that whole Pokemon thing.
I wasn't really a Pokemon person ever. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid.
I didn't do that either.
Yeah, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid. That was what I did. That was my cup of tea.
I see.
Hmm. So yeah, Pokemon Go hype is dying. About damn time.
Oh,
It's a poorly designed game.
why? Why do you say that?
The UI is terrible. The servers were not near as good as they needed to be.
That's true.
They just didn't do it right. And that
This-
hurts me.
The servers were pretty doo. Because I tried playing it, and half the time they were gone. They were down. So
Mm-hmm. Yup. Yeah. You a PlayStation guy or an Xbox One guy?
I used to be a hardcore PlayStation guy, but I've ever since Xbox switched how the control is set up, I've been more Xbox guy.
So you
But-
like the Xbox controller better?
I like both of the controllers now, but it just to be honest, I haven't played either one of them in quite some time. I'm more
To
of
be
a
honest,
PC guy now.
I have a PlayStation 2 that I haven't touched in probably 2 years. I never even bothered to get a PS3 or an Xbox 360. Never bought a PS4, bought an Xbox One, and returned it after a week. I'm not a console guy.
Really?
That being said, Sony has recently unveiled that PlayStation Now game streaming will be coming to PCs.
Really?
Yeah, and they're also announcing a USB wireless adapter to connect the DualShock 4 controller to Mac or PC. That I may be interested in, because I'm a fan of the PlayStation controllers over the Xbox controllers. So if I can not have to use my wired 360 controller with my PC, that would be awesome.
A little dusty.
Oh, are you digging out a
There's,
thing?
there's a PS2 that was sitting right next to him.
Is that the slim black version?
That was the slim black version because
I have the slim silver version.
the original black version, the one that's like that thick, which is around here too. I had burned out the CD drive because instead of saving games, I always just left it on.
Oh,
Of course, that kept the CD going around and ended up burning the motor.
right. Let's see. So the PlayStation 2 was introduced in 2000. Actually, on my parents' anniversary in the year of 2000.
Wow, I have a PS1 here too.
Let's see. When would I have been in 6th grade?
You're gonna make me depressed, aren't you?
Quite a bit after 2000. Well, let's see. I graduated high school in 2014. So 2013 was the end of my junior year. 2012 was the end of my 10th grade. 2011 ended 9th grade. 2010 I graduated 8th grade. I should have just gone right with that one, less numbers. 2009 was the end of 7th grade. 2008 then would be the end of my 6th grade year. So sometime between the end of 2007 and the beginning of 2008 was when I finally got a PlayStation 2. Literally 7 years after the launch is when I bought a PlayStation 2.
Better late than never.
I didn't want to buy an Xbox. I had friends who had Xboxes, and I just didn't really like them. My cousin had a PlayStation 2, one of the big fat ones, and I really enjoyed all the games on that console. Star Fox for life, man.
The original Xbox was set up just dumb as hell. So I don't
I
blame that.
have an original Xbox in my closet that I've never played. Got it from Liberty.
Really?
Yep. I think he traded me it for a laptop that I no longer needed. And then later on, I traded him back for that laptop, something else.
Wow. It's a circle of
The circle of electronics.
yeah.
And the best part is the laptop was working better after I gave it to him. Because also, way back when, there, believe it or not, Tim, was a time where I didn't really know much about computers.
When you were in the womb, yeah.
No. When I was like, maybe even like junior in high school.
Really?
Like if we're talking like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, let's say 6 years ago. Because 5 years ago is when I started learning. 6 years ago, I didn't know shit about computers.
What brought on the change?
It's it's weird. One of my buddies, and I meant to talk about this too, but I ended up not making a dedicated 3 years of YouTube video like I expected to because of time. What brought on... I know, you're laughing. I didn't make a video.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
guys. But yeah, so... It was one of my buddies. I'm still friends with him to this day. His name's Jason. He introduced me to Minecraft.
Oh,
And right when he introduced me to that was when I got my first MacBook Pro.
oh.
Because I had a bunch of I had shitty hand-me-down laptops up until that point, and then finally the first good laptop I got was a old Lenovo ThinkPad T201 or an X201, which is an 11-inch ThinkPad.
Okay.
That was a unit they were throwing out where my dad was working. So he got it, and then my uncle, who knew a lot about computers, basically did a boot and nuke on it to get rid of the password.
Yep.
That was my first computer that was really mine. And in the year and a half I owned that, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know anything about computers, so I didn't know what an antivirus was. I didn't know about safe browsing. I probably got, on 3 separate occasions, a bunch of viruses on it. And that would be my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
End of my sophomore year of high school, I went to World Championships for robotics. That was the first time I ever went to World, and my dad went with me. That was a lot of fun. We didn't do great. I think we finished in the top third of our division, which wasn't too bad.
Okay.
So we were the top. Yeah, we were the top 30% of 400 teams. Not bad.
Yeah.
But so many teams had MacBook Pros. So many teams, so many people out there had MacBook Pros.
Yeah.
So my dad bought me a used 2008 17-inch MacBook Pro. And I had that going into junior year of high school. I got that over the summer. Had that over junior year of high school. That replaced my little Lenovo. I also decided during junior year to out of nowhere, I decided to take an AP computer science class.
Okay.
I don't know why I dived headlong into an AP computer science class.
Right.
Turns out I had a thing for computer science. I ended the year with 105.
Of course, overachieving.
Sam ended... Actually, this leads into another separate funny story. I'll eventually get back to the point I'm trying to make. Sam was in the same class as me. Sam got 100 for the year.
Okay.
The teacher knocked him down to the teacher knocked Sam down to a 99 for the year. Sam went to ask, and the teacher was basically like, I had to knock Greg down to a 100. So I cannot give you a 100. Greg is better than you.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm sure you've heard Sam make jokes about because Greg's better than me thing. I'm sure you've heard it before.
Yeah, I never really kind of understood where it was coming from, though.
Now you do.
Yes.
So yeah. So back to this. So when I had the 17-inch MacBook Pro,
Yes.
beginning of junior year, he introduced me to Minecraft probably a little bit before Christmas. So I was playing Minecraft, and the very first thing I did when I started playing Minecraft is I don't know if you remember Paul Soares Jr. He made the How to Survive and Thrive in Minecraft series.
Nope, I didn't see that.
I watched each of those episodes maybe 5 times.
Okay.
So before I even bought the game, because I was getting the game for Christmas, for my birthday.
Yeah.
I knew so much about the game. So I knew so much about the game, and I really had fun with it when I first got it. Then, beginning of January of 2013, I had my laptop in school. We were doing microprocessors in shop, because I went to a tech school.
Yes.
Which is super apparent to basically anyone who's talked to me for more than 5 minutes. So we were doing microprocessors, so I brought my own laptop in because doing the Arduino programming on a Mac, the software worked so much better than on Windows PCs. So I was just like, yep, I'm going to use my computer instead of one of the shitty shop computers, and life is going to be better.
Makes sense.
Well, one day, I think I went to the restroom, and on Shop Week Junior Year, you didn't have classes before you went to shop. You just went to shop all day.
Okay.
So you got a break before the lunch, like before lunch period, kind of halfway through the morning. Like we got into school at like 7, a little after 7. So they give us a break at like 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So most people would just go down to the calf, grab something, go back up to shop. Someone spilled a carton of milk on my MacBook Pro and didn't tell me about it. She tried to clean it up because I was out of the classroom.
Oh.
So midway through the day, all of a sudden my MacBook just shuts off, and I'm like, what the hell? And then they finally come clean. So that's when I got this powerhouse of a computer that I still use to this day.
Wow.
This is a 2012 MacBook Pro. I've had this computer as long as I've been knowledgeable about computers.
Wow, that's like a workhorse then.
I've upgraded it several times. It's got I think it's a 3rd gen i5 in it. Upgraded to 16 gigabytes of RAM and a Crucial SSD. Or not a Crucial, a SanDisk SSD. I'm weird in that I think SanDisk makes amazing SSDs. No one else on the planet agrees with me. That's what I think.
Okay.
So I've had this thing like as long as I've known about computers. And this thing was the one I used to finish up the AP Comp Sci for the year and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, no. So up until like literally someone introduced me to Minecraft, I knew nothing about computers. And then I started my gaming channel on this MacBook Pro.
I didn't realize you could put that much RAM in the MacBook.
Technically only supports 8 gigs. You have to... It depends on the specific RAM that you get. But you can put 16 gigs in it if you get the right stuff. The computer will recognize it and make use of it. They only officially support 8 gigs, though.
Okay.
But yeah, so I did that. That was like a $100 upgrade, but whatever. That was worth it, because when I got the computer, it had 4 gigs. And that's not enough for anything.
No.
So I upgraded the RAM. I was like, screw it. I'm just going to go fucking balls to the wall and quadruple the memory. Because I think it was like $20 more to do the 16 gig upgrade as opposed to an 8 gig upgrade.
Well, then, yeah, do the 16.
Yeah, so then that's when I learned to do my first internal component change.
Scary.
You know, RAM's a pretty easy thing, but it's scary when you're doing it on a $1,300 laptop that you're still paying for.
Yes.
And then, so yeah, I did that, and that was cool. And then I started making gaming videos the end of 2013, August 24th, actually. Only reason I know that date is because the 3-year anniversary just happened.
I thought you were going to say because of my birthday, but okay.
I mean, that too, but the fact that, you know, the 3-year anniversary of my channel just happened also helps.
Coincidence.
But, yeah, exactly. Because I did not know who the hell Tim was way back when.
No.
So I started on this, and then after starting on this computer, a little while in, I think about like 10 or 12 videos into my channel, is when I started getting like into PCs and stuff, and I was like, whoa, these people get so much better performance than me. Because like while I was trying to record a game, like I'd literally be getting like 24 FPS in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cinematic look. No,
Yep.
bullshit, it just sucks.
Yeah.
You know, even if I wasn't recording, I'd only get like I'd get like literally like 30 FPS.
Right.
So it really actually was not that much of a hit to it, considering especially I started my channel on 0 budget, other than the fact that I obviously had an expensive laptop. My first bunch of videos that I made were using the internal microphone on this laptop as my microphone.
Ooh.
I didn't wear headphones so that I could capture the audio of people I was playing with.
All right.
And the screen capture software I used was the built-in screen recorder in QuickTime Player. Because the Mac comes with the full version of QuickTime Player out of the box.
Oh, okay.
So I used the friggin' built-in screen recorder to QuickTime Player to record Minecraft on my MacBook Pro. And then the first bump in production quality that I got was during my summer between junior and senior year, and then my senior year of high school, I was working at a factory called Metso Automation. They're a valve manufacturing company, and I was working in the research and development lab.
You work for Gaben?
No.
Your Valve?
I understand your joke.
Okay.
I just was not appeasing it.
Oh wow! All right.
So I worked in the R&D lab, which meant I worked kind of like half and half, factory floor and a desk job. Well, what I was doing for a while is I was borrowing the USB Logitech headset from my work and using that as my headphones and microphone to make videos. And I used that for quite some time, actually.
Oh.
I used that while I was on the MacBook, and I used that when I also tried to make my parents' old desktop computer work.
I take
I
it
see
that
you.
didn't-
I see you flashing me allegedly.
I did this.
When I switched, yeah, this GNL show is really just turning into history of Greg Day.
That's okay.
What happens when we don't have Gordo around to screw us up and take us off topic? But yeah, so I tried to make that thing work, and that was just, oh my god, that had like an AMD. It had like an AMD. Oh geez, I don't even remember the name of a chip. It was a quad-core AMD. I think it was an Athlon X4, which is not a terrible processor. It had 3 gigabytes of RAM, and it didn't have a graphics card. And it was in a super slim case, and it didn't have a. It had like a 200-watt power supply, so there was no chance of putting a graphics card in that.
No.
And I didn't even know what the hell a graphics card was back at this time when I was using this computer, though. So I was still just making my Minecraft videos, and I made a couple of like videos on some Flash games and stuff. And then, this is about the time, like after or during that class my junior year, I was starting to become good friends with Sam. So Sam was like, "Hey, there's this fun free-to-play game on Steam called APB Reloaded," which is not really that fun of a game.
Okay.
But like, so I tried installing it and it just wasn't working. And then I went to one of my buddies who was in telecom at the school. He was my manager up until I left Staples. He was my supervisor, my buddy Paul. And I was like, I don't know anything about building a computer, but I know I can't upgrade this one, and I want something more than my MacBook Pro for my YouTube channel. And he was like, I got you. I'll give you a parts list. And the parts list was like $1,100 for everything.
Oh. Oh.
And I was just like, that's a little expensive. But for me, it wasn't super bad as it would be for most high school seniors. Because every other week during high school, I was working a 40-hour week because of the whole shop co-op thing. Instead of going to school on shop week, I was going to work.
Oh, okay.
So I was bringing in like $1,000 a month at that point as a high school senior. Plus, I was banking like $2,000 a month during the summer before my senior year of high school when I was working full-time there. So I was like, that's a little expensive. But then online, I think it was on Newegg.com, when I was looking at the parts he gave me the list for, I found this CyberPower PC custom, or boutique system that had an AMD FX 6300, which is actually the chip that I hit the Silicon Lottery with. I overclocked that thing so damn far, and I used it up until a little while ago when I finally upgraded and got an i7 6700. It came with a AMD a 7770 with 1 gig of VRAM. The computer had 8 gigs of RAM and a 2 terabyte hard drive.
Oh.
And it was $650 with a keyboard and mouse.
So.
And I was like, yeah, I had to convince my parents what I was going to use it for. I told my dad that I was starting to get bigger into 3D modeling and I needed a more powerful computer to do that. He managed to believe that somehow.
Lied your ass off, I see.
I did, but at the same token, though, it was my money.
Okay.
I was working for the money. I had to work a week and a half to pay off for the computer, but whatever. That's not too bad. So I get it, and I was using as a screen. It's still out in my closet, actually. I got this back in. I got the screen. I got that TV probably even before I got the PlayStation 2. It was a flat panel TV from that time that had a VGA hookup.
Okay.
So it was a 720p TV with a VGA hookup, and I was using a DVI to VGA adapter to use my $650 PC with a like 24 hertz refresh rate, 10-year-old or 4-year-old TV that cost like $70 from Walmart.
Yes.
So then I was just like, okay, well, and actually, my first computer desk is the little folding table right over there. One of the like scissor style leg folding tables.
Yeah, that's what I have my
punch into.
mouse on right now.
Oh, yep. So that's what I have. That was my first computer desk. Well, I got a bigger monitor. I upgraded to the 23-inch AOCs that Amanda currently has. I got one of those. And I was like, well, this desk is kind of shaky. And with the bigger computer, it doesn't just conveniently slide in right next to the table where I had it. So that's when I was like, I'm going to clean my real desk that was out in the office out there, the shared office, and I want to use it there. Well, when I did that, I sacrificed not having a TV in my room for a while because I didn't even have a cable box at that time anymore because I don't really watch TV. I didn't get a cable box again until like 6 months ago when I started getting hooked on NCIS.
Ah.
So I had this little tiny TV, which was smaller than my small screen is right now. It was like a 17-inch TV right next to my 23-inch AOC, and that was my first dual monitor setup.
Nice.
And then somewhere in there, I think the next year for Christmas, so like Christmas 2014 probably, because it was before I graduated high school. So Christmas 2014, I asked for a second one of those AOC monitors. So I got that for Christmas. So then I had two of them, which are now Amanda's monitors. And it was at about that time. I think I was about that time where I hit 100 subscribers on my channel. So
Woo!
I was feeling like hot shit, you know. So then for my buddy, so I was feeling like hot shit, and I was like, you know, I really want to start learning more about like computers and stuff. Because I think it was right at about that time where I had an issue where Windows 8 on my computer got all sorts of messed up. Or what it was is I had just upgraded from Windows 8 to Windows 8.1, and Autodesk Inventor stopped working on my computer from that upgrade. And I was like, well, shoot, okay, this software doesn't work on Windows 8.1. How do I go back to Windows 8? Because they didn't have the click for a rollback like they do from the Windows 10 update.
Yeah.
So I had to like legitimately learn how to install an operating system in my computer. And I think it was at about that point that I really started learning a lot about computers. So it was like literally maybe 3 years ago I started learning about computers.
And here you are.
You never would have guessed that, would you?
Nope.
My brain doesn't work like a normal person's brain. This is going to sound stupid, but my brain is always going about 150 miles an hour.
It sounds actually pretty accurate, yeah.
Like, I'm never not thinking about 17 different things at once.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
That's why I can work 6 jobs, run a YouTube
Yes.
channel, and be a full-time student.
Yes.
And survive.
Yes.
And yet, Gordo works too and can't make the GNL show.
Yes. Shots fired.
Bang, bang. Oh, God. But that's enough freaking talking about me. I actually had topics for tonight, and there we go, wasting half an hour about me.
That's all right.
But yeah, so this little computer here is the computer that I started my YouTube channel on.
I started an iPod too.
Oh, that's right, because you started with Pocket Edition videos.
Yes.
I remember that. Oh, man. Sometimes I go back to watch some of your older videos just for
You're
a
not
giggle.
there. I
Yeah,
took
that's
them
right.
off.
You cut off at a certain point.
Yes.
I didn't. I left my first video up for anyone who wants to see it. In fact, actually, I give you permission. I will send you a link if you want to throw this up on the screen right now, because this is interesting. This is hysterical. Let me grab the video real quick if you want to just throw this up on GNL show. Nope, I didn't want to do most popular. I want to date added oldest. This video has 65 views still. God, I sucked back then. Still not too bad in terms of number of views, though. Where is the Skypeages? There's the Skypeages. There is the link. It was me and Griffin, and it was survival games on MCSG, which I don't even know if that's a server anymore.
Okay.
What'd you did?
I'm trying to get the link up here, and it's not.
If you just click play, it should open it in your browser. Like if you just click on the video, it should open it in your browser. While you're doing that, I'm going to talk about that quick thing that I said before the show where I was like, is that really a thing?
They're playing on MCS.
So Ubisoft has announced the Nautilus
my absolute
Rift.
favorite map of all time.
If you had to guess what the Nautilus
We're
Rift
totally
is,
not
what
gonna
would you
die
say
in
it
a minute
is?
and have the shortest Minecraft YouTube
Hold
video
up.
ever.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
If I what?
If you were to guess what the Nautilus Rift is, what would you guess it was?
I would probably guess that it would be virtual reality thing.
Not virtual reality. It's a headset. Straps across the front of your face. And at key points in video games, it basically it's this mask that looks like you have a Bane mask on your face almost. And specifically, it was designed for the new South Park game, The Fractured But Whole. And it emits a fart-like aroma anytime the game farts.
Okay.
Yep. It's specifically the things that you can smell realistic farts in video games.
Well, what in the shit?
Is everything broken?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Why won't it go back to?
Ah! Greg disappeared! Whoa! Oh, don't worry about it then. If it's gonna frustrate the shit out of you.
This is messed up. Oh! That was the wrong button.
A little bit.
So it's I can't get it to go. That's close enough. All right.
Sup there, Graphite. I do just keep popping up out of nowhere.
Literally.
And Gurg is an acceptable title. Don't you worry. You don't have to correct yourself. Gurg is an acceptable name.
Gurgy.
Gurg. G-E-R-G as opposed to Greg.
That'll work.
Oh, did you figure out how to get the video up?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's play that shit and laugh at it.
Oh no, I'm not doing that now. It took me all I could do to get you back up on the screen.
Oh! I thought you meant you were set with the other video.
No.
Nah, okay. Yeah, screw that then. Oh man. But yeah, so that is effectively the story of my technology life to this point. And now like I feel like I know significantly more than the large majority of people. Even small majority of, or even the small minority of people. I feel like I know a lot more than. Like computers, man. What are they?
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, Nautilus Rift. North Korea is launching its own streaming service.
Okay.
Since you can't watch Netflix in North Korea.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And they're calling it Manbang. Sounds like a Triple X streaming service.
Yeah.
A little bit. Maybe
Okay.
a bit of a homosexual Triple X streaming service.
Bang bang bukkake.
Oh boy. So yeah, that's a thing. Interesting naming choice.
Yes, very.
Blizzard's going to be working. They're currently working on beta to allow live streaming from Battle.net to Facebook. Because people like streaming on Facebook for some reason. I don't get it. Facebook sucks.
I don't get streaming to it. I don't know.
In New Zealand, they're starting testing pizza drone deliveries, aerial pizza delivery.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool.
I'm down with anything pizza delivery.
I agree. And the new Tesla Model S is now the quickest production car in the world with a 0 to 60 time of 2.5 seconds.
The Tesla?
The new Tesla Model S.
Huh. 2.5 seconds, huh?
It's the Model S P100D. They have a ludicrous mode, which makes it the third fastest accelerating car ever produced, and currently the fastest in production.
Wow. That's impressive. I don't think I can keep from squealing the tires on it, though.
So the number 1 and 2 positions are held by a Ferrari and a Porsche, respectively.
Okay.
They were not production vehicles. They were limited run vehicles that were about $1 million a piece.
Chump change.
They were also 2-door vehicles, whereas the Model S P100D is a 4-door. It is a 4-door that goes 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds.
Yes, because you got to get
You gotta get to soccer practice fast.
Right?
Or in your case, hockey. No, your case is hockey or soccer.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go real fast in the wintertime, but I don't know. That's just me.
Especially not around here.
No, here either.
And the other thing is, I'm guessing it's not going to go this far if you're doing 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. But they have a 100 kilowatt hour battery that the range is estimated 315 miles on a charge, which is actually not that bad in terms of a vehicle. Because most of the times you're only getting 300 to 400 miles on a full tank of gas.
250 if you got a Jeep like I do.
Yeah. That's about on par with what my vehicle's getting, which is a much newer vehicle than your Jeep.
Yes. Mine's a 2004.
Yeah, mine's 2013. Little newer.
A little bit.
But, so yeah, it's the first. It's going to be the. I don't understand what that means in this article. I'm going to ignore that. And the larger 100 kilowatt hour battery is also going to be available on the Tesla Model X, which will not go 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. Broke one. I am not in the hotel, and welcome back. I am not in the hotel this week because I am no longer in Dallas, so I'm not miserable anymore.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I'm not fun when I'm miserable.
Not too many people are.
Nope. I don't really have much more to talk about. Except for one more thing about a brilliant U.S. senator.
Uh-oh.
His name is Ron Johnson. His brilliant idea is about how to make college cheaper. So you replace the instructors with online videos.
Videos.
You know what they say about how video killed the radio star.
Yes.
Apparently video is now going to kill the college instructor.
Not likely. That's an unfortunate idea on his part.
He called higher education a cartel and suggested colleges could cut the number of instructors and increase the use of online videos.
He's not wrong about the cartel part, but videos can't do the same teaching.
And then his comment was, if you want to teach the Civil War across the country, are you better off having, I don't know, tens of thousands of history teachers who, kind of know the subject? Or would you be better off popping in 14 hours of Ken Burns' Civil War tape and having those teachers proctor based on that excellent video production already done? This guy's a dumbass.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Major dumbass.
Major dumbass. Corporal dumbass? Nope, major. I salute you.
I salute you, dumbass. Wait, I'm sorry. I salute you, dumbass. And I do have one more, and then I literally have nothing else to discuss tonight.
Okay.
I'm just happy we got this long of a show because you got me on a rant.
Yeah, well.
So, McDonald's is recalling their Happy Meal fitness trackers
It's because of the CS:GO thing you did, wasn't it?
because
The map you
I-
played on.
me playing CS:GO. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was
Yeah.
boring. That was boring because my teammate didn't talk.
Well, yeah, that would make it boring. They're recalling what? I'm sorry.
Apparently, in Happy Meals, they've been adding these fitness trackers for kids. So, they get their little Happy Meal and add 20 pounds from that one Happy Meal. And then they know how many steps they have to take so they can stop sobbing about gaining weight.
Sobbing.
So, the intention was to help kids get moving. They were a wristband fitness tracker.
Okay.
There have been 70 reports of injuries.
From a wristband? How are they injuring themselves?
Blistering of the wrist.
Maybe it's time to thin the damn herd. Okay, let's just
Agree.
take warning labels off of everything. This problem will work itself out.
Take all the warning sharp edges.
Yes, it's
Risk of skin irritation or burn is the official safety recall.
how do you burn yourself on a?
Take the wristbands away from children immediately and return them to any McDonald's restaurant for a replacement toy in either a yogurt tube or a bag of apple slices.
Go with the
I'm
apple
not
slices.
even joking. That is the official statement from McDonald's.
That is so unfortunate that
At McDonald's, our highest priority is the safety and well-being of our customers. We take great pride in serving our customers around the world every day with safe and high-quality toys. However, we have identified an issue with certain
High
children's
quality?
products. And
What's- It's the last time you had a Happy Meal from them. I've seen that they're not high quality, my friend.
No, they aren't. No, they aren't. However, we have identified an issue with certain children's products, and in an abundance of caution, we are voluntarily recalling them. These products are the Step It activity wristbands that come in two styles, an activity counter and a motion-activated light-up band.
Oh.
We recently received reports involving skin irritation and burns after wearing the wristband. Maybe it's because they got some of that boiling hot grease from their fucking Happy Meal underneath the wristband. Because we all know the kids go for the toys first.
Well, yeah.
We take all reports seriously, and upon further investigation, we immediately stop distribution of the wristbands at our restaurants. We are in the process of recovering these products from our restaurants and from our customers. We have prepared the following questions and answers to assist you.
How do you get burns? They answer that one?
My God. So, first question. What products are being recalled? The recalled products are the Step It activity wristbands. Why is McDonald's doing this voluntary recall?
So we don't
McDonald's
get
is committed to providing our customers with safe and enjoyable products, including the Happy Meal toys we offer to our youngest guests. Didn't McDonald's test the wristbands?
Oh, no.
Yes, we certainly did.
Bullshit. No, you didn't.
McDonald's safety. No, they probably just did it on the non-anemic children. McDonald's safety standards are among the highest in the industry,
Oh, yeah.
which is why
It's a
McDonald's
pretty
in
shitty industry.
McDonald's in my city, maggots were found inside of French fries, still alive.
That's, ugh.
McDonald's safety standards are among the highest in the industry. We have a strong track record of product safety. The wristbands were evaluated by an independent third-party laboratory accredited by the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission, and were determined to be in compliance with all applicable federal and state requirements. We continue to investigate the source of these concerns. Question 4. Have there been any reports of injury? We have received reports of skin irritation or burns after wearing the wristband, which is why we have recalled them. What is causing the skin irritation or burns from the wristbands? McDonald's is aggressively investigating the issue and hopes to have more information in the near future.
You don't know.
What is causing these burns? Your kid being a dumbass.
It was made with acid.
Oh, there's the problem. How many products are involved in the recall? Take a guess.
2.
Approximately 33 million.
Oh, I was a little off. Just a little off. Fuck McDonald's.
Oh my God. Apparently they were also distributed in McDonald's Canada.
Now, why you got to be ruining that? Leave our Canadian friends alone, please.
Exactly.
Come on.
Don't make them fat like us.
Right, get out of Canada.
How does this recall impact Happy Meal product? Oh, hold on. Apparently they were also distributed in a few markets in the Caribbean.
Get out of the Caribbean too.
How does this recall impact Happy Meal products and programs distributed in other markets outside the U.S., Canada,
Who
and the
cares?
Caribbean? We'd like you to know that this recall has no impact on past or present Happy Meal products and programs distributed in other markets outside the U.S., Canada, and the Caribbean.
Because they're regulated better. They don't have the shitty stuff over there.
Jesus Christ. That just made my night, man.
It's like you ever go to like
I have been
different
wearing this
country.
wristband
You
for
ever go,
freaking... Hold on. For 3 years now. Guess how much irritation it's caused to my wrist?
very little.
Not a goddamn amount.
Okay. You ever go to like a different country and the same type of food tastes different there? It's
Yep.
because it's not laden with all preservative bullshit that we have here.
Or opium.
Well, yeah, I'll take opium, but I mean, just leave it out of the food.
Oh, man.
Unless you're giving it to me.
Yeah.
Then I'll
It's,
be more than happy to taste it.
it's a something. Yeah.
Well,
I think that's going to do it.
yeah, that's a hell of a way to end the show.
It's about going to wrap it up tonight. What the hell are you doing, McDonald's? Go to BigBoxGamers.com. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Take it easy. See you if I see you. Peace.
That was quick. We're out. Later.
I'm getting good at outros, man.
Get quick at outros.